The object of this video is to briefly explain the Lockdown browser. I will be explaining it more clearly in class. The reason for that I cannot go through all the steps is the point of the Lockdown browser is it locks the browser so that a student cannot access any other information other than the quiz that they are taking. But if I do that, then this video will stop and my computer freezes. So I will briefly discuss and I will show you where to access more information. As I said before, let's look at, I'm on the student view. You see down here, quizzes. I'm going to click on current topic. And then I'm going to scroll down. I'm looking for quizzes. This quiz goes with the Diocesan Bishop's curriculum. And this will be our first chapter quiz. As you can see, it is light gray. The reason it's light gray is because you cannot access it until after the chapter 1 lesson is completed. I discussed this when we were going over Moodle, that this needs to be checked off, and then the next activity will open. So I'm going to go over here because it's much easier, and I'm going to click quizzes. And when I go here, you can see that chapter 1 quiz is not listed because I have not completed the lesson. So I'm just, as a matter of discussion, I'm going to open a different quiz. Right there I have chapter 2 quiz. You see that it tells you you need to access the Lockdown browser. When I access this, it will, if I do not have Lockdown browser already downloaded onto my computer, which we will do in class together, you follow these prompts and it will download your Lockdown browser for you. I will show you what the icon looks like on your desktop. It's right here, and if I click on it, it's going to freeze my screen because I have too many tabs open. But your Lockdown browser will not work until you have closed every single thing, whether it's Skype, whether it's your sticky notes, whether it is your music. You must close all activities prior to starting your Lockdown browser. Once your Lockdown browser opens, it brings you to a Moodle page. It's the exact same Moodle page. It's your Moodle page. It's just locked and you cannot access anything else. So once you are in quiz mode, you must stay in quiz mode until you complete the quiz. If something were to go wrong or you have a question, you can close it, turn your computer off, and I want to show you where I have troubleshooting resources. Right here under student resources, you have right here Lockdown browser troubleshooting. This document, right here, click on it, it will open. Save it. Hopefully I saved it on my desktop so I can find it. Always remember where you save things. Here it is. Open it. Here is the document on Lockdown browser troubleshooting. Please look at all of this and read this. This is very important. It is a letter I that you will see up at the top of your Lockdown browser over here. And it is an I, like a capital I. You need to always click on that to check for the newer version. Do that every time because if you do not have an updated version, and they update all the time, it could cause your quiz to go awry, and you don't want that to happen because that just causes stress. So please read this before you start, and if you have any trouble and your computer freezes, don't worry about it. Just close your computer, turn it off, and then go ahead and proceed to go to your Moodle resources and read the directions and see if there's anything you can do. If not, you just wait until you see me at school, you come in, and we solve the problem. Don't ever worry, don't ever stress. That's why no quizzes ever due on the weekend. Always due on a Tuesday or Wednesday by midnight. But don't procrastinate and wait till 11:30 to start taking a quiz on the night it is due. Because then when I look on your timing and I see that you waited to the last minute, we may have some issues. So I hope this helps you a bit with your Lockdown browser. Remember, we will go through all of this together in class after we finish Chapter 1 lesson.